Where is my mark?
Yeah.
So hi everyone. My name is Gianpaolo Battaglia. I'm working in the Microsoft AI team, and with me there is Tulasi.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tulasi. I'm a program manager in Microsoft AI.
And so the purpose of this session today is to be able to talk about cognitive research technologies, and one of them being related to personality chat, project personality chat. So we're going to give you a quick overview about what are these cognitive research technologies first, and then being able to have a deep dive into project personality chat. Maybe I click, or you click, as you like. So think about it. So previously named Cognitive Services Labs, we created this new collection of APIs and SDKs which are in the experimental mode called Cognitive Research Technologies. The idea is to have the opportunity to work with the research teams and all the other AI teams within Microsoft to ship early APIs and SDKs which are still in the experimental state for you guys to be able to play with it, to test it, and have the opportunity to connect with you about interesting use case or features that we should add into the components. This is really the experimental state. The perfect example of these technologies is the personality chat, which is in the same time at the level of experimentation with the new features, but also part of a full-fledged service, which is Q&A Maker, one of the Azure Cognitive Services. We're going to see that in details. If you want, I can click there. So when you think about all these experimental APIs, it goes in many directions. It can go into the vision space. We've got one SDK which is related to gesture recognition. So being able for having the system with a camera to recognize your hands and doing this kind of thumbs up, or doing this element and having any app triggered, like going into a call, automatically triggered with the right gesture. It goes also into language, and we'll double click on the personality chat element, but like how we're able to have specific APIs and services to perform interesting natural language processing capabilities. Knowledge is going to be an interesting one. We've got different APIs and SDKs to probe into complex data and to map them in an interesting way. Academic knowledge is a super good example in which we indexed a huge corpus of academic research papers, and you're being able to research not only by simple index document, but also having different layers of authors, types of research, also universities in which the paper has been made, etc. And the last interesting category is related to search. We're working a lot with the incubation team within our search systems to try net new capabilities, one of them being URL preview, in which you paste a URL and you're able to have insights about it before clicking on it, which is quite useful even from a moderation point of view. So lots of different capabilities. If you click on the other, look, very quickly, we've got around 10 different APIs, 10 APIs, so gesture, personality chat, conversation learner, which is related to language, event tracking for identifying Wikipedia's entries. And if you go to the last one, academic knowledge and knowledge exploration, really about this knowledge base in which you can probe on, and answer search and URL preview, more about the search capabilities. The good thing is that all these APIs are available right now. You can test them, play with it. And the good thing is that we've got also APIs which are already evolving from this experimental state to full services. Like when you think we had ink analysis or custom decision, which are now cognitive services, part of Azure Cognitive Services that we announced at this Build conference. So we've got this flow of new capabilities which are coming along the road. We've got a pretty super cool pipeline of new stuff, and we're excited to share that with you in the coming weeks and months. But for the moment, let's double click on personality chat with Tulasi.
Awesome. Thanks, Gianpaolo.
My pleasure.
So now you see the whole picture of what all is available with research technologies. I'm going to talk about personality chat today. So what is project personality chat? Maybe some of you have heard or seen this before. But basically, project personality chat gives you a really easy way to enhance your conversational bot with small talk or chit-chat capabilities. More importantly, do it in line with the particular brand or persona that your bot is in. So that's what it does at a high level. It has different components, though. But before that, why do we even want project personality chat, right? Why even have a personality for your bot? There's multiple reasons. One, users who are chatting with your bot don't always stay on task. they will trail off a little bit, and then your bot will very quickly say, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand. And this is the biggest problem and pain point that people have with bots. Anyone who's chatted with a bot knows this. So using personality chat, you can minimize that whole, I'm sorry, I don't understand piece. And I'll show you how. Anytime users ask sensitive queries, without having to think too much about how you author for it, we give you that right out of the bat. We know how to author for really thoughtful and sensitive queries and respond to it appropriately. So you get that to bootstrap with immediately. And the third one being, you help using personality, you can create an emotional connection with your users. Remember that as humans, we are always attributing personality to anything. So if you're not in charge of the personality, your users will project personality onto your bot. And you want to be in charge of your own brand, right? So make sure that you have thoughtfully chosen your personality and use that to create a connection with your users. And finally, celebrate your brand. That's what we want to do. We want to help you celebrate your brand using personality chat.
Every time, by the way, that we try new bots with customers and we try them with users, like seriously, 75% of the first sentence that the people put was, tell me a joke.
Yeah.
And like every time it's like, sorry, I don't understand that. And like the idea is really to minimize this kind of behavior and provide something cool and interesting and entertaining.
And maybe your bot doesn't want to tell jokes. That's fine, but you want to be intentional with it and not just not look stupid. So personality chat has two components, and I'm going to talk about both. The first one is the editorial chit-chat library. So there is an authored piece. We have a team of writers who've had lots of experience with creating and crafting personality, including Cortana's personality. And so they've created an entire curated set for 5 different personas, and I'll show you that in a second. So we have that. We also have a classifier that understands, given a user query, is this chit-chat, is this something you want to answer with chit-chat, or do you want to give it to a task? Because we don't want to get in the way of a task that users are trying to do. So that's available. It's actually available in GA as well. That's first one, right? The second, which is really interesting, and it gets into the researchy part of it, is using deep neural network models to generate responses on the fly. So you can't author for everything. You cannot you can't account for everything that a user could possibly say. You need to keep context in mind. You need to be able to be aware of trends. It's impossible to stay ahead of all of that, no matter how big a team of writers you have. And so response generation model will help you answer anything that the users throw at it in a thoughtful way and in line with a particular persona. And I'll show you how that works. And it's awesome as a great fallback. In case you don't have any other good answer, at least you can fall back to this. So let's talk about the chit-chat library. So I said we have 5 personas. Our personas are professional, friendly, witty. Those are the ones that we already had. We are adding and announcing 2 new personas at Build, caring and enthusiastic. And I love these names. So I'll show you how there's some differentiation between them, right? I picked a few examples. So let's say, and I'm just showing it for the first 3, right? If I say you're awesome, the professional one is really buttoned up. It says, oh, I aim to serve. Whereas if you go all the way to witty, it's a little dry, and it says, oh, flattery, I like it. And so you can see a huge variety of this range of emotion that's being portrayed all the way from professional to enthusiastic, and for all of these 100 scenarios. And the 100 scenarios also include being able to handle things like flirtation or some offensive type queries as well. So there's different ways we handle all of those. And I'll show you that in a demo. Demos are always fun. So that's editorial. How does response generation work? So for those who know who've used sequence-to-sequence models, we use a sequence-to-sequence LSTM model to do response generation. So what happens is, ahead of time, we do all of the training with millions and millions of data, conversational data. And so the model learns the typical conversational patterns ahead of time. But it's not picking from existing conversations every time a new question comes. So let's say a new question comes saying, how are you? The model has a dictionary, so the whole dictionary of words that we've pre-approved and said, okay, there's about 50,000 words that you can choose from. And the model now understands what conversational patterns are like. It now says, okay, given how are you, what's the possible first word that I can pick up to respond to this? So it looks at all of its words and uses a probability distribution to say, okay, I is a good possibility. Maybe it can say fine. Maybe it can say okay. So it chooses like the top words, top 10 words in our case, that are possible first words. Then it says, okay, given I is the first word, what's a good possible second word? And it has the probability distribution for that as well. So the main thing to remember between response generation versus retrieval, if for those who are unfamiliar, is these are being just generated on the fly. These are not existing ones. They're just being picked up word by word. So now once the model creates a bunch of different sentences, we consolidate all of the probability distribution models and pick the top responses. So that's how it's created. Where does persona come in? So this is how general response generation works. Now you see something called persona ID. So the persona ID is another input we provide to the model during decoding time, which is when it's creating the actual response. So how does persona ID get selected? This is an interesting process. So when we're training the model itself, we actually represent all the possible users that are in the training model. We represent them in a vector space. Then we combine and cluster all of those users and create clusters called personas. So anytime we want to create a brand new persona, we just pick another cluster and say, okay, try and talk like this cluster of people. So for example, in this case, I have a persona ID saying 1, 2, 3. Then that's given as an input, and it will affect the probability distribution of the words that I pick in my response. So during response generation. And we have research about this on the page as well, if you want to go read the papers around it. It's super interesting. We've been doing this for years now, along with MSR. So that's how we do persona creation. So today we have predefined clusters of personas, but you can see how it's very easy using this technology to create your own custom persona, right? You can be like, this is how I want to talk. Here's my customer's logs. Now make a persona that is crafted to be exactly like this. And that's the possibility we're working towards as well. Let's do demos. Demos are always fun. All right. I'm going to switch to that. So like Gianpaolo showed you, this is the main page for the research projects. And project personality chat is one of those pages. So on that page, in the overview that I'm going to show you right now, it contains those 5 personas. What we did in the overview, because it's hard to imagine, personality chat is not meant to be a standalone bot. It's meant to complement an existing bot, not be a bot on its own. So to show that, we actually created these fake cafe bots and try to show you how personality can fill in and complement that cafe scenario. So this is meant to be like a cafe bot. So let's try and ask some questions to it. So in this case, I have professional, friendly, and witty. You can choose whichever ones you want. Hopefully, the internet will work well. So I'm going to say hi. And I will get different responses from these bots. So you see, again, subtle differences. Professional says hello, all the way to witty says hey. And since it is a cafe bot, I'm going to say, and I haven't had breakfast, I'm going to say I'm hungry. And this is all authored because it's meant to be like, how would the bot answer? And this comes in from chit-chat. So it says, OK, maybe a snack will help. Or it says, eat food, problem solved. Now I want to show you also the fact that this keeps context. So if I now say something like why. Now, why is a very hard problem or hard question to answer editorially, because you don't know what people were saying when they were saying why, right? So this actually goes to the generated responses I talked to you about. So generated responses takes the previous question as well as this question and tries to come up with the right answer. So you can see there's a definite tone difference between professional, friendly, and witty. And this has not been curated. This is something the model is coming up with real time.
Can you tell me a joke? It's
yes.
always a nice one.
Your favorite, yeah. See, we didn't practice this. Now Gianpaolo is going to make my demo go.
I'm scrambling everything.
So the professional says, I'm not really that funny because it wants to avoid jokes. But yeah, the witty is a little dry. It doesn't actually tell you a real joke.
This is nice.
OK, so since it's a restaurant bot, I also want to show you how you can use this to say, do you have vegan options? So this is something we just created for the bot. So you can try and see how you can differentiate personas even in the bot's real tasks. And our personal favorite, for anyone who's a Shakespeare / Romeo Juliet fan, we like this response. For do you have restrooms from the witty personality. It's the intro of Romeo and Juliet for those who.
This is
yeah.
nice.
Okay, so this is how it would look like in a bot, right? And you can have a whole conversation. It's meant to show you some principles that you can use in your bot creation to make your bot engaging. So I'm done. But if you want to use the actual API, so you don't want to see how it would look in a bot, you want to see what's the actual, if I call this service, what am I getting in response? So we have a page specifically so that you can try that out. So you can go to the Get It Now page, where it will show you what the API responses look like. So let me try something here, right? I'll try, since you said tell me a joke, I'm going to say sing a song. And this one is editorial. So we've actually curated for this ahead of time. So it'll give you an actual response that someone's created. So from like professional says, I'm not musically inclined. The witty says, those who can do. Those who can't, don't sing. And the enthusiastic one is enthusiastic. It actually gives you a song. So these are, and you see this number next to it? That's the score, that's the confidence score that the API responds with. So in this case, this has been specifically curated, so the confidence score is 1, which is 100. If I do something else, let me try, are you human? So one of our principles is to try to be as transparent as possible. So no matter what the persona, be very clear that we're a bot. So that's one of the core principles baked into the persona modeling.
And by the way, we've got even on aischool.microsoft.com, which is our repository of interesting classes and master classes and lessons, a section dedicated to build a bot in a responsible way, with all these principles that everyone needs to put in place when they're building this kind of intelligent agents. And all the courses are free, of course.
Yeah, and so one of the things you think about when you're trying to design a bot, responsibly is how do you handle, anything, even potentially offensive. So this is one example of something that's not so offensive. It's just saying go to hell. But our principle is don't engage. Don't try to gamify negative responses, but just step away from it. So in this case, for go to hell, there's not much variation. We just try to move away from it. So these are editorial, which is why you just see 1 or 2 responses. It's all like high scores. Now we can try something different. So I was telling you, right, how you can't always author for every possibility. For example, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. So if I say, do you watch Game of Thrones? It's hard for someone to author for things like this, right? Because there's too many questions. People could ask anything. So you could say, I don't really watch TV, but again, how much will you author? But if you give it to the response generation model, it can come up with something on the fly, use context, and try to, so you can see there's some differentiation here, where the professional doesn't use any, it's very buttoned up, the enthusiastic and witty try to use some smileys. For some reason, the model loves cat emojis. We don't know why. Clearly something somewhere is teaching it that cat emojis are something people like. But yeah, it's very strange. We're still trying to figure out why it does that. And so you can actually respond with differentiation, and you can give it anything like this, right? This is a very specific question. Now, I can also ask a more specific question, like, do you like Jon Snow? And again, you'll see similar things. All of this is coming. That's why it's a little slow, because it's going to the DNN. And so it's able to understand, look, this is a human, this is a person, so it says he is very cool. Someone says he's not my favorite, he's not my type, because the friendly one says that, or he's one of my favorites. And there's also some strange things that come in, like Snow Patrol. So you don't know what might come out of this model, but we try to make sure that for chit chat, at least it stays on the rails, it doesn't touch anything offensive, it's cleaned out as much as possible. And so on. So yeah, so do you like Jon Snow? Oh yeah. And I can keep doing this demo forever. You can see I love talking to this, but you guys should go talk. I'm going to head back to the presentation because I got a time check. Thank you. And that's it. So how can you use it? You can use it, like Giampaolo said, there's a Q&A Maker cognitive service, if anyone's used that. We actually put all of the editorial curated chit-chat in Q&A Maker already. It's ready to use. It's super simple. Or you can get the preview API. So Q&A Maker is just an easy way for you to do a conversational layer over any data, and that contains personality chat data sets automatically. And let me actually, I'll just show you just 1 second so that you know. So in Q&A Maker, if you say create a knowledge base, qnamaker.ai, when you're creating your bot or your knowledge base, it gives you the option to add chit chat. So all you need to do is select a radio button, and it's in there for you. It's just in there by default. You don't have to worry about it. You can edit it, but it's there.
And Q&A Maker is one of the Azure Cognitive Services, which is already matured as a real service on Azure.
Yeah.
And the good thing is that in the examples in which you're going to stitch a full Q&A repository of your FAQ, for example, you've got then the ability to test it, and you will be able to ask the questions related to your product or service based on your web page. But you can always ask, like, tell me a joke, and have the system embracing the personality chat layer to provide these answers, and then always teaching to the real
And
content.
then go back to the
Yeah.
FAQ. So it helps you just, without any effort, give some engagement in your bot.
A
And so
super
we also
seamless
have
way.
the preview API. So for that, I know we're out of time, but ask us any questions. AK.MS Cognitive Research is the whole research page. Personality chat takes you to that page. And then if you want access to the API, just send us email. Thanks.
Questions?
Thank you.
Come closer.
Have you tried tying the personalities to the Azure sentiment analysis?
So have you tried personality to Azure sentiment analysis? Yes, we do use the sentiment analysis in the backend to determine how to respond to it based on personality. Yes, we use that in the backend, the sentiment analysis.
Other question?
Culture as an input,
Do we take culture?
as in, so those kind of friendly responses were very American to me.
Yes.
Could you take other cultures into?
Other
So-
cultures?
Yeah, so we tried this one, like you said, is very American. We have a more generic version, which is EN star. We're trying to expand to other languages because it's harder. So we don't have all of these personas ready for other cultures. The professional and the friendly are the ones that we think are applicable for others. Yeah, you're right. Sitting
But
in
it's
India,
in the
we see
roadmap,
this.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You guys
Are we done?
support other languages or just English for the future?
Do
Yeah. English today, we're working on other languages. We should have an announcement pretty soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions?